Hey guys, I have Pearl up here on the couch with me, so we'll see if she'll let me do this without interrupting us. But, um, you know, I was triggered by something the other day, and I really wanted to share it with you guys. The A single mom that I was talking to was really frustrated because um, one of her married friends had said that sometimes she feels like a single mom. And this mom happened to be really upset about that. I mean, how could a married woman compare herself to a single mom? Her thoughts were, she has support at home. She has a husband that's bringing home income for her and her family, and there's no way that a single mom or that a married woman should ever compare themselves. How dare she ever compare herself to a single mom? And, I spent this last weekend in Charleston, North Carolina, with a group of 10 amazing, amazing entrepreneurial women. And all of them were in relationships, except for me. But I can tell you that there was a resounding sameness in the group, that a lot of them didn't feel supported in their relationships. A lot of them didn't feel supported in their pursuit of their own business. Some of them were very fortunate to have very supportive husbands. But I don't ever want this to become a conversation about married women versus single women. I can honestly tell you that I have never been lonelier in my life than when I was married. Here I was with what I thought was a partner in my life to shoulder some of the burdens. But really, it added so much weight to my life and so much stress, and so much self-doubt, that I was more miserable as a married woman than I was as a single woman. I remember I've been married twice, and in my first marriage, I remember his career being much more important than anything else. So the excuse was always he had to work. But that also meant that he was out at parties every night. That also meant that while he said he was working, there was really video games being played downstairs. And I really felt like I was unable to spend time with my own friends, or pursue my own goals and dreams in life. And it's challenging at best to be in that type of situation. And I can also tell you that as far as the support goes, I have more money in the bank now as a single woman than I did as a married woman. It is interesting, to say the least, when you're in a relationship where your spouse may be making a decent amount of income, but somehow it's like a window is open on a car driving down the freeway at 65 miles an hour and money is just flying out the window. To judge someone based upon their relationship status is so heartbreaking for me. As women, and I said this to a girlfriend the other day, that even if you're in a relationship now, but have been a single mom in the past, you know what it's like. This almost is like a sisterhood of sorts. We need to be supporting each other, and it's not about married versus single. I've been in some conversations where other single moms were blasting moms that were now married again because they are not technically single moms. I think this is such a bullshit. Why can't we just all realize that we each have our own struggles at different times in our lives, and that we need to support each other and lift each other up? And to perceive that having someone in your life is qualified as support is a little narrow-minded, because you never know what that woman is struggling with, and you never know what's holding her back. I was just thinking about this. So this picture in the background here, I brought home, and I just love it. I just absolutely love it. It's a huge painting that hangs on my foyer wall. And I'm totally in awe of dancers and women with such elegance and grace. And so when I brought it home, I was so excited, and I told my husband at the time, God, I wish I could look like that. I wish I could be like that. And me thinking, elegance and grace, and him seeing the thinness of the woman and assuming that that's what I wanted. And he told me, well, you're going to have to do more than just starve yourself to look like that, Tiffany. And I thought, my husband at the time was 300 plus pounds, not a healthy man by any means. And here he is judging me against a ballerina's figure and telling me that I would have to do more than starve myself to look like that. And I thought, how dare you? How dare you? I have big cheeks and I have a round face. So, and I'm kind of heavy topped. So I look bigger than I am. And I was bigger at the time, but I've lost 70 pounds in the last 2 years. And I wear a size 6, size 4 pants. And so I am not a heavy set woman anymore. But to still compare me against a ballerina, it seems, I don't know, like we talk about a marriage being one of support, and then you wonder what happens behind closed doors, that those women are crying out and saying they feel like a single mother, or they feel like a single parent. I see those as cries of need and support for those women. And quite honestly, I know that if I had said something like that in my marriage, I would have been blasted for it. To even be able to speak up and own those feelings and to say that is something that those women should be applauded for. And as a friend, I would have loved to see that single mom lean in and say, I hear you. That's all she needed to say. I hear you. I get it. We all need more support in our lives. So I just thought I would share those thoughts with you today. Isn't it amazing that even when we have a partner in our lives, sometimes we're the loneliest we've ever been? And as a single mom, I can tell you it's actually been a blessing. If I don't want to come home on a Friday night when the kids aren't here, I don't have to. If I want to study all night, I can. If I want to work long hours, I can. And no one's expecting me to be home to put dinner on the table for them. No one's expecting a 3-course meal. I'm not judged whether it's macaroni and cheese and hamburger helper, or whether it's a fine 3-course meal with all the veggies and pork roast and trimmings to go with it. there's a lot of freedom in being a single mom that sometimes I don't think we take fully for granted. Quite honestly, we get to redesign our lives to be exactly what we want them to be, and to take risks and challenges that other women may feel too safe and secure to take. You know, I was just reading another article today about risk takers on their journey to become CEOs in companies and how important it is to take big leaps. Maybe we'll talk more about that, being a risk taker and giving ourselves permission to take risks. I think that could be a really awesome topic to touch on. All right, ladies. I am so excited. Oh, there's Pearl. I knew she wouldn't last very long. Pearl Ann. Hey, Pearl Ann. Pearl Ann. Can I have kisses? Oh, thank you, baby. Oh, such a sweet baby. She loves to eat my earrings. So I'm going to let you guys go because she's not going to let me last much longer. But love you guys. Talk to you guys later. Bye.